The first thing I want you to do when you get to your office this morning, or you walk up or down the stairs to your home office, you probably have a chair or something of the structure. I want you to do this stretch, all right? And while you're at it, pick up a book or something that is not work related that you can read for a minute and a half or 2 minutes while you do this exercise. Okay, it's called the chair stretch. What I'm gonna do is place my knee to the back of the chair and my foot on top of the chair. I'm gonna put my other foot out wide, not like I'm walking on a tightrope, but wide to give myself some support. Okay, and I am going to feel, what I wanna do is feel the stretch in the front of my leg here, as well as in my hip area here. So in order to do that, I want you to tuck your pelvis under, okay? So think of that tailbone being tucked under, so you really feel a stretch here and here. Now, I'm gonna read you this from this book called Do One Thing Every Day That Scares You. That's a really good pro tip for life. So here's some great quotes while we hang out together in this stretch position. Behold the turtle, he makes progress only when he sticks his neck out. So true. The turtle meaning us. When two paths open before you, take the harder one. Choose your hard, right? You could not do this every day, or not do movement and mobility or self-care every day, and you'll experience the consequences either now or very soon in the near future. Or you could do this every day and feel every good. Choosing the hard, to take the time out of your normal day to do this, is hard for some of us. So choose it. Do you want to make time for exercise now or disease later? Every time you win, it diminishes a fear a little bit. You never really cancel the fear of losing. You keep challenging it. All right. Oh, here's a good one. The risk of a wrong decision is preferable to the terror of indecision. So true. All right, we've been here for about 90 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch sides. So I'm gonna gently come out of this, okay? And then I'm gonna go to the other side, placing my knee down towards the back of the chair, my foot on the top of the chair. For some of you, you might have to stay forward a little bit, right? Because you feel a good stretch already. For those of you that need to feel more of a stretch, sit back a little bit, right? And tuck that pelvis under. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes on the other side. Okay, here's a good quote. Try a thing you haven't done 3 times. Once to get over the fear of doing it, twice to learn how to do it, and the 3rd time to figure out whether you like it or not. That's a really good tip. Oh, here's a good one. Now's the day, and now's the hour. I like to say to people, especially in my speaking, my presentations, if not now, then when, right? We often use the excuse of someday. Someday I'll do this. Someday when I feel better about myself. Someday. Someday when my kids are older. Well, there's no someday. There's only now. Hence, get in this position, this little chair stretch, the first thing you do when you get to your office this morning. The first thing. Don't even think about it. Whether you feel like it or not, do this. And then do it again in an hour. And then again in an hour. And then again in an hour. And guess what? We're already at 4 minutes, folks. And now, feel what it feels like the rest of the day with your back, right? Stretching out that front of that hip really will help kind of this insidious back pain that we experience from, well, it's not insidious actually. We know it's from being sedentary, right? And we know that sitting creates tightness here and here. So go for it, try it, and tell me how you do. 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and force multiply with reading something that's inspiring for you for today. Tell me how you do. Dr. T with Movement.